You know, sometimes I have to take my own advice, and I do not like taking my own advice. But I like to be honest. Whenever I crack the code on myself, I like to talk about it. And the best way to release it is to share it. I was laying on the ground, just arms up, breathing. Relaxing my shoulders, tuning into the sounds around me, the birds, the wind, and even a little bit of the chaos. And I went within and I said, God, what are you doing in my body? How are you healing my body? And I started to see a man working. He's disheveled. He's all over the place. He feels elderly. He has a black bubble vest on. And he's so kind and gentle, but he's working fast. I mean, he is working. He's putting some stuff together. He's doing some things, okay? And I'm observing this. And I, a little girl, I asked him, what are you doing? And he says, you have a lot of anger in there. You have a lot of anger in there. And that anger wants everybody around her to hush, to shut up. And you're loud about it and boastful about it and dragging your weight around and shoving your way through the crowd. I've been asking you and asking you to slow down. I'm trying to keep up with you. But I'm asking you to slow down and listen, because if you don't pay attention, I can't connect you to the people that can bring about the healing in your body that you're looking for. You want to be seen. You want to be heard. You want to be loud. And I understand, I get that. But in order for you to really be able to receive, I need you to listen. I don't know, y'all. It's on me. I'm always thinking about the next word. So it makes it a little bit difficult for me to rest in what Spirit is trying to tell me and teach me and show me. But we're going to work on it right now. I'm hearing rhythm and flow. I got you. Rhythm and flow. 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 rhythm and flow, 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 rhythm. I'm gonna stop right there, guys. I'm gonna stop right there. Notice how I go off sometimes. Notice how I get distracted sometimes. And I want to tell you what I'm distracted by. I'm distracted by those of you that are watching me. I'm distracted by what I'm watching, by what I'm seeing. I'm seeing myself be vulnerable. I'm seeing myself allow myself to be seen. And it makes me want to hide. It makes me want to hide and seek shelter because I don't want people to see me in this vulnerable place and say, what is she doing? What is she doing? So I close my eyes and I go within myself and I discover my rhythm and the flow of my breathing, my breath. I discover myself being scattered about. I discover myself being anxiously attached to the outcome. I discover myself shaking within like a leaf, like a child in a corner wanting to be afraid. I see myself acting. I see the imposter syndrome. I see all of those things and they still call me back to rhythm and flow. It's still, I'm called back to something divine on the inside of me. I'm called back to intercessory. Oh God, have your way, Jesus. I'm called to remember that me and my neighbors, we're not always gonna get along. I want y'all to listen to the conversations that are going on in the background. If you can hear them trying to speak over me, go ahead and listen to them. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. The voice that you just heard in the background was that of my neighbor, and God is working on her. So when you hear her voice coming, just know that usually she quiets down whenever she hears me deep in prayer. And I thank her for that. God bless you today, sister. And God continue to do your work on her, in her, through her, within her, Lord. Thank you for turning the mirrors around, Lord, so that we can see reflections of ourselves. Oh God, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord, that we can see the reflections of ourselves today. The afflictions of our wounds or being shown. I want to go walk so bad, y'all. Oh, but my spirit, oh, my spirit is just she wants to scream and cry out to God to do something. I'm saying, God, do you see this sister? I got an eyelash in my eye. Excuse me, y'all. I'm saying, God, do you see this sister? hurting? Do you see her? Excuse me, y'all. I got an eyelash in my eye. Get it out. Oh, y'all. Okay, I had an eyelash in my eye, and I know it was just a distraction because my neighbor, I love that sister. Okay, I love that sister. I want to be so honest about it. So I want to be mindful of my words when I'm speaking about her. I just see what God is doing in her life. And I'm telling y'all, sometimes it's not always easy to see so clearly what God is doing. I'm telling you, it's not easy for me to watch these things and not feel the weight of his glory. It's heavy. It's heavy, and I'm releasing all day. Releasing and receiving, 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 and always looking for my divine flow, my rhythm and flow. Always looking for my rhythm and flow. I love to channel these messages for people. Things are heavy for me. But play is what I'm hearing right now. Play, swing. We don't have the swings anymore back here by my apartment complex, and I miss them so much. God bless it though, because I do see those, I've been seeing in my spirit lately those swings being restored, because the children miss them too. They need something to do out here, and the parents need something to do too. We want to come out and go swing our children. We miss that, St. Charles Place Apartments. Anyway, I'm scattered about in my spirit, y'all. I'm just be so honest about it. So many things I be wanting to share with y'all. So many things I want to tell y'all. But God is working on me. Whoo, my God, today. He's working on me. And I've been hearing so many different messages that I am having an interesting time keeping up. Because I have to, is this something you want me to share? Like, what? Do you want me to share this? Do you want me to say it? And if you want me to say it, how do you want me to say it? How is this about to come out? And who am I talking to? You? So much. And Spirit is calling them out by name now. Calling them out by name. Calling out your demons by name. Do you understand me? Oh my God. Uncovering and unmasking. Baby, that's the reason why I stopped over explaining things. Okay, we almost at 15 minutes. That's the reason I stopped over explaining things. Because God is calling y'all out by name, honey. God don't play about you. And he calling you out by name. Who am I to uncover you? Who am I to over talk and over explain and over observe and get to telling you about yourself? Who am I? No, I'm getting paid over here, getting paid good money to read people for what they need to survive. I'm not over here reading people to embarrass nobody. Baby, I got enough embarrassment and shame over here for the life that for the things that I have manifested. I know what it's like to release shame and fear. I'm not gonna, I don't wanna do that. I don't wanna do it like that. So if you're not compensating me, sowing into my ministry, I am not reading you anything. Not your rights, not your Akashic records. Somebody came to me about Akashic records, okay? I'm not reading anybody. No, 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 absolutely not. Not for free. All right? I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. I put in a lot of work to get here. And I'll be damned if I'm going to give it to you for free. All right? Pick up what I'm putting down today. I love you. And of course, I wish you happy healing. We didn't even went over 15 minutes. I didn't gave you about 1 minute and 26 seconds more of my time. I love you, baby. God bless you today.